What's up? What's up? What's up, divine souls? Welcome back. Oh, I feel like my first time back in a while. You should be able to see my face, but that's all right. That's all right. I want you to know that I am smiling because I'm so happy to be back in this beautiful sacred space. If you are new to the channel, I want to say welcome. And if you are a subscriber and have been rocking with the Infinite Healer, I want to say gratitude. Gratitude for your patience, gratitude for your support, and gratitude for your love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So today we are here because Spirit wants you to know what's up. How you doing, Eric? Spirit wants you to know that they're thinking of you. That they are always thinking of you, that they are always guiding you, that they're always close to you. You know, I have been great. If I'm just being honest, I've been great. Definitely adjusting, but amazing. I'm glad I could look myself in the mirror and smile at this beautiful face. How are you doing? 333. Hello, Spirit with the angel numbers. Okay. Hello. So before I get started, I do want to do a disclaimer about our readings. So these readings are to provide you confirmation for what the Most High, your guides, and your own spirit have been communicating to you during this time. We are currently tapping into the present energy. So remember that energy is consistently changing. Thus, we are consistently changing, right? We are the energy. We're the magic. The information provided in this reading is based on today's energy, okay? It's based off present energy. I want you to know that you are in control of your destiny, okay? So it's up to you how you live your life, what you call into your life, okay? And what you say cannot enter. You ain't got no room here, okay? You have the willpower, the will and power to change your current path based on the choices and decisions you make today and moving forward. So I want you to use your own discernment and logic, you know, your logical mind during this reading. All right. Y'all know I also need to pray. That was just a disclaimer, but Divine Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, gratitude for bringing your community and I together again for the opportunity to worship, man, to be in this space and to give gratitude, to give thanks, and to receive your divinely guided messages that you have for each and every one of us. We just thank you for all that you do. Thank you for guiding us on our path. Thank you for divine and pure and holy protection. Okay? Guide this message, protect this message, protect our aura, our frequency, and our space, our energy. In your great name we pray and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I heard, oh, hey, divinely guided. How you doing? Came in, as you said, divinely guided. Okay. Hey, Salima, what's up? I'm so happy to see you all here. Oh, and can I say gratitude? Thank you so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy that, like, I could come back after some time away and still have so much love and support. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I heard groundedness, root chakra, spirit is pointing out during this time. A new beginning is on the horizon. There's something about, like, somebody might have cut their hair, or you may be getting like an urge to cut your hair. The new moon is here, so now would be a good time if you've been thinking about that. Spirit is saying you got the green light. Give me this one night. What? I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. For somebody, this is connected to new money. Okay, like Spirit wants to, you've planted seeds over a while, and I see, like, it's spring, right? So it's starting to bud. Things are starting to bud. Things are starting to grow. And it's like this rebirth. What's Yule? Y'all know what that is? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a season or something. I don't know. Shit, if you know, you know. I don't know. So if you know, you know. But yeah, like this rebirth. I'm also getting, for some people who have been in like this hermit mode, this incubation time period. I want you to know that I see your comments and I'm just channeling right now. And so I want to respond, but I can't because Spirit is just like, go. So I want you to know, for those of you who have been in like this incubation, literally this could have been a child, like somebody's child was born prematurely. The baby is coming home soon, like within the next 2 weeks. For somebody it's within the next 2 days, but definitely within the next 2 weeks. Like something, or this child is getting stronger. What's up, Sierra? Yeah, they're getting stronger. I also want you to know that this could be you, like you stepping out of your element, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of new skin, because I'm literally seeing like a person shedding their skin and being like born again. So a lot of you have been going through like a butterfly, this like transformation. And now that the transformation has happened, or, you know, some of us are still in that process, you're like coming up out of the cocoon. This is beautiful. That's beautiful energy. That is beautiful energy. I wasn't even expecting that. But you never know what Spirit has for you. So I'm going to see where Spirit's going to lead me. Numerology. And I just heard, have you been paying attention to the synchronicities? Like somebody pointed out 333. Some people's angels numbers aren't the typical ones. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, look at the card that came out. Yay, rebirth. Yeah, like sometimes you may just, like, your angel number could be 16, or it could be 7, because 6 and 1 is 7. Right? Like, it could be one number. It doesn't have to be, and look, there's another 7. So yeah, like 7s, of course, like 111, 222, you know, those, of course, repeated numbers like that. But for some, you know, for some, they're not all repeated numbers. Anywho, you got to know how you communicate with your team, okay? If that don't resonate with you, don't take it. If you're like, no, all of my numbers, okay, then all of your numbers are that way. Like, don't overanalyze this, okay? Don't go make it something harder than you said. Like, oh, should I be looking at different numbers? Like, no, chill. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, especially if you keep seeing 333. Spirit wants you to know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Specifically, those are angels, right? Because angel numbers, but those are your angels. They also want you to know that, like, if you are being like contemplating in your mind and they send you an angel number, that's confirmation as like a yes. I mean, talk with your team now, okay? Talk with your team, like, is this a yes or a no? But I'm getting that if they send you the 333 while you're like, should I do this or should I do that? They're like, it's a yes. This one, Spirit, would be good. This one. Thank you. Happy ending. Happy ending. What? Happy ending. Happy ending. Happy ending. Somebody just needs to dance, or a couple of y'all need to dance. Like, celebrate your victory now. See, somebody's angels numbers are definitely 33. Or you could be a master number 33. You could be. Like, that could be your life path number or something like that. And Spirit wants you to know that you are at a completion mark. That's why it says happy ending. Like, things are ending happily. Things are ending for your highest good. Okay, so, right, I want you to think about where you are in life. Like, just take a moment and be like, yeah, even all the good shit and all the bad shit, all the shit that stresses you out, all the shit that makes you happy. Think about all that shit. All that shit. And you know how it, and sometimes it feels like it's all happening at once. Even all of that, everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. Right now, you're supposed to be watching this video. So you're supposed to be listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You're supposed to be eating that chicken that you're eating. You're supposed to be laying on that bed, watching that couch, driving in the car, whatever you're doing. You're supposed to be doing it right now. Everything in the world is exactly how it is supposed to be. Spirit wants you to stop overthinking something. Like, oh my God, I must be doing this wrong. Or like, this is like added stress that you're putting onto yourself. And this could even be a rebirth in your mindset. Like, Spirit is... Somebody's spirit number is 69. You little freak. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, apologies. Look, I forgot what I was saying. Shit, my bad. Lost the whole thought. That distraction, and I lost the whole thought. Spirit wanted someone to know something, and it definitely disappeared. So, I don't know. Hopefully that message went exactly to who it was supposed to go to. Oh, but the happy endings, okay? So everything is working out how it is supposed to be working out during this time. That is so bright. Get your amethyst, okay? Start walking around with your amethyst more. If you do not already have a sunstone, get yourself a sunstone. You can pair your sunstone with your amethyst and pyrite. You can also get pyrite. For someone, you are ready to start studying sacred geometry. And Spirit really wants you to look at how someone is really good with math. I don't know who this is, but you could be like into accounting and something. And Spirit wants you to make the correlation between numbers and sacred geometry and patterns. Like, you have the eye to see that and to know what that means. It will make more sense to you. It'll also, like, for someone, you must be very analytical. And this is like one way for you to like know, like, you know how people like study their birth chart because they're like into astrology. Okay, you, my friends, study numbers and sacred geometry so that life makes sense to you. Okay, I don't know how else to explain that because that's not my field. So let's get one more. Yeah, it's a new beginning for you. It'll like, your mental health will change so much. So much. You may be seeing the angel number 711. And Spirit is bringing awareness to your health in this kind of new direction that you need to take. You may have like, I don't know if this is real, but you may have a karmic relationship with food. I don't know what that means, but it's a thing. Clearly it's a thing. That's a thing to look into. I don't know. Music. If you are in the Infinite Healing Circle, I uploaded a message not too long ago, probably like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm not really sure. And I uploaded a song by Cousin Gabe called Still Believe. It is a beautiful song. I absolutely love it. Sierra said, I definitely do. And I want you to, or Spirit wants you to bring more music into your life. It'll help shift the energy that you're in. Even if you just have it on in the background. For someone, you need to take a break from like all that like loud ass music, like for real. It is actually disturbing your spirit. Like, I literally can hear Ludacris talking about disturbing the peace. Like, the peace. You are disturbing your own peace with that bullshit, okay? You know it's bullshit because of the energy it feeds you. It makes you all rowdy, make you want to fight, like, make you all aggressive. Relax. It's not that serious, okay? 6 o'clock in the morning. Why you playing that shit? Anywho. Listen to some calmer music. For somebody, like, you need to learn to just fucking sit in silence. Like, you don't even need no sound on. You just need silence. Because sometimes, like, in order for you to physically feel peace in your body, you have to be able to observe it outside of yourself sometimes, like so that it reflects a mirror. So if you know you're having a hard time creating peace in your spirit, like set the tone in a space where there is peace already there, where there is stillness already there, where there is silence already there, where there is calmness already there. And by you witnessing it, you will then learn to internalize that. I hope that makes sense. I said what I said, okay? It ain't coming out no way. And breaths, like learning to take more deep breaths, like there's a big difference when you just like sigh shit out, because you can just let it go. You can be like so stressed about all the shit that happened today, and then like let's say it's work, okay, like work was just mad stressful, but you don't have to bring that shit home with you. That's what Spirit is saying. Like leave that shit right in that building, right where it belongs. Sigh that shit out. Take a deep breath in. Sigh that shit out. Do that shit 3 times. And then let it go. Walk away from it. That's it. I don't deal with it no more. All right. You know. Walking away. So leaving something or someone behind, patterns, thought patterns, behaviors. Even for somebody, like this is the way you used to dress because your style may have been connected to like depression, sadness, or maybe it's on the opposite end, like you was doing too much. You was just naked all the time. Listen, it was imbalanced, okay? Or even like your hair, like maybe you never went natural because you thought like that was considered to be nappy hair or not good hair. But there is some, like you're walking away from some type of perspective, some type of being, some type of way of life that doesn't serve you so that you can step into your higher good. Like I just saw somebody learning to play like the flute, like maybe, yeah, I don't know what that flute was, but I just saw somebody learning to play the flute. I'm not big on celebrity spirit, so I don't really want to talk about that. But being confident in yourself, like walking away from people pleasing and stepping into authenticity, okay? And that's what that love, like stepping into you, stepping into the divine union with self, learning to appreciate yourself and even who you are. Like you could have been taking what other people's opinions about you so to heart, like as if everything somebody else said about you, you needed to then change about yourself. But you're like noticing that was like a trait of like people pleasing, and that you can just be yourself no matter what that version of yourself looks like. Whether that be the shadow aspect or the light aspect, but that it's you. And because it's you and your wholeness, like it's fine for you to be you. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that you aren't working to be a better person or you're not, you know what I mean? But sorry, I keep saying, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you're perfect. It just means that you are authentically a person and you're you. And there's so much beauty to you. Even when there's so much chaos to you, even when there's so much destruction to you, you are still like a rose. You are very loved by the universe, very loved by the divine, very loved because of your spirit. That's what makes you so pure and so true. That's what makes you you. Yeah. there is also this wave or this cycle that is coming to an end because there is some type of lesson that you have learned throughout the last year. Okay, so I got 12 months. That's a year. What, like, if you just take some time and to sit back and just ponder, what did you learn about yourself over the last year? What did you learn about the places you go, about the people you interact with, about the choices you make, about how you choose to live your life? Think about how you choose to be you. It is a new moon, huh? It is, I guess. Okay. Let me see. Yes, Selena texted me. Be happy being who you are fully. I've been struggling with that. You know, Sierra, something that I've learned is that the struggle that I have with that, it's okay for me to struggle with those things about myself, because my struggle with it helps me to either make amends with it, like to just accept it, or to let it go. Like, one of those things happen in that struggle. And I'm speaking in regards to myself. Still going back and forth with some things, of course. But some of those things, like, I've learned to go like, okay, this is just who I am at this point. Like, wanting to be something better and wanting to be something greater. I've also learned that the more I show appreciation and gratitude to myself, the more I take time to nurture myself, the more I take care of myself, that being okay with who I am kind of levels out, because I'm doing the things that make me feel good about myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. This is an emotional cycle, and I just heard emotional turmoil. We're sitting in emotional turmoil because there's a change happening. Boy, when that change happens, does anyone knows what that change is like? You know, we be making it seem like the change is just so pretty and so, look, I cut the deck. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, that realization, some type of epiphany is about to cascade in. Something's like a snowball effect. It's like once you make this one epiphany, it just kind of leads to a whole bunch of things. And that could be that sitting with yourself, like actually prioritizing yourself and being like, okay, today I'm going to take 5 minutes, or I'm going to take 10 minutes, I'm going to take 7 minutes, I'm going to take 9 minutes, however many minutes, I'm going to take 30 minutes, I'm going to take an hour to just reflect on who I am right now. Not judging myself, but just being like, yo, who's Loretta? Like this, what do you like to do? Where do you like to go? How do you see yourself? And some of those things will be good. I could put like on the pros, like a pro, I think I'm a bomb ass friend. Like, and because I'm a bomb ass friend to other people, I know I could be a bomb ass friend to myself. But I also know that I'm very selfish. I am very selfish. I am learning that. And because I'm so selfish, I'm also selfish with myself. I don't like to share me a lot. Hence why I have not been on social media. Okay. So you learn so much about yourself. And when you see it on paper, it makes a difference. It It helps you to get it out of your mind and in front of you, so that you're not like driving yourself crazy thinking about the same things over and over and over and over and over again. But it gives you a tangible way of seeing what it is that you are thinking in your head. And then you have the opportunity to kind of sort things the way you choose. It also helps for those people who like to have control. It helps you to have more control because you can see it right in front of you. Everything's kind of laid out on the table. And there's no one there but you and you. There's no one there but you and the Most High. There's no one there but you and Spirit. You are in a sacred space. So maybe do that. Light some candles and just be like, I'm going to have 10 minutes. Even if it's 10 minutes, even if you're a mom and you got to hide in the bathroom for 10 minutes, turn off the lights and light a candle. Tell them fucking kids to go sit down. I need 10 minutes. If you are not, I used to tell my kids, if you are not bleeding, so if you are not hurt, if nothing is on fire, if it is not an emergency, don't you come up here, you better figure it out. I am teaching you skills that you need for the future. Sometimes you're going to have to figure it out. Listen, Spirit does it to us all the time. Tell them babies to go sit down. I ain't say I need a whole hour. I just said I needed 10 minutes. 10 minutes, those kids will be okay. Especially somebody got a 9-year-old. They're going to be okay. Even when you tell them to just sit down, you know they're going to get up. That's okay. Yes, somebody mama need a break. Or some mama need a break. And I get it. I get it. Well, I don't really get it because I don't have any kids, but I can feel it. So that's why I'm saying I get it. I get it in this moment. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to pull some tarot and then I'm going to let y'all go. Because I don't plan to be here for long. See yourself as a big deal. See yourself as a big deal. You're so amazing and you're so loved and you're so protected that literally there are beings, people on the other side who love you and want to guide you. They want you to be successful. For some of you, more than you want yourself to be successful. Somebody's spirit guides, is sending in messages. Okay. Ugh, gosh, I just cannot. Somebody got a backstabbing friend, and you're about to learn. Spirit, I don't have time for this. Okay, anywho, quick message. Somebody has a backstabbing friend, and Spirit is about to shake their world up. So that's that. They're gonna be heartbroken because on the low they've been sending mad energy your way, hoping that you would be in lack, hoping that you would hold back, even being within yourself, that you wouldn't give that love to yourself, that you would be stuck. And as you right, so clearly some of you do must be deep into your own spiritual practices, and Spirit wants you to remember that this is sacred, right? Like what you do behind closed doors, how you pray, how you communicate with the Most High God, that's sacred between you and the Most High. That's your inner temple, and the only person there, again, like I said, is you and your spirit team. So you have to be careful if you've been seeing 222 a lot, that's Spirit talking to you, or 1111 or ones, that's Spirit talking to you. Now, again, you are protected, you are well, but they're just telling you to have discernment, because they could have been sending you messages about this person and you just been ignoring them. High Priestess, you've just been kind of turning a blind eye. Ignorance is not bliss, okay? It's not. It's not bliss. just because you choose to turn an eye. Like, what? I just want one more. I'll put it on top of the walking away. I got one for Angel of Love. Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. Walking away from imbalances. Walking away from selfishness. Walking away from being like a second thought. Like, if you are not a priority to someone, then they lose out on that relationship. Like, today, it was really sucky to like learn this, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, I personally lost out on a really good friendship because of my own selfishness, because I was so concerned about myself. Not saying that I'm not important, right? Like, but I was so wrapped up in me that I just kind of like discarded this person. Even though I love them and I care about them, I kind of just was like I don't have time, and because of that, I lost out on a really good friend. And like, I have to recognize that like that's on me. And so you or someone is walking away from like unequal give and takes, like thievery, people like stealing your energy, you know what I mean? Like, people like taking from you. You're being genuine when you give, whether that be your time, your money, sharing your space, sharing your knowledge. For this person, it was sharing things about the craft, because I'm seeing like someone working with candles and stuff, like sharing your knowledge. This walking away from, you know, energy that doesn't value you and just kind of keeps you low, stuck and stagnant. And then the Angel of Love, and there was the Strength card there, and it's like finding your own inner strength, finding your own inner peace. For some of you, this could be like something that you said like you didn't think you could be without. Like, honestly, when I was depressed, I didn't even know what a happy me would look like. Like, it was so hard to pull myself out of that state, because I was so stuck in that lack of energy that I couldn't even like possibly imagine what I would look like happy, or what I would look like whole. Like, and thankfully, like, shout outs to the Most High, to my ancestors, to my family, to my like literally my support system, because I didn't do it by myself. Yes, it took a great deal of inner strength, and that was my commitment to loving on myself. So this is your commitment to loving on yourself, to placing yourself as a priority. That's why this is a climax, because it's like you kind of got to, at this point, you're choosing between two things. It's either you or this thing. It's either you or this person. It's either you or this, or these thought patterns. Like, it's either you or depression. It's either you or sickness. It's either you or unhealthy relationships. Like, you're being put in the position to choose one. You have to make a choice. And for many of you, you know what the right choice is to make. You even know the ways in which you should move forward. Like your spirit has already been telling you, oh yeah, turn on this type of music, or don't answer the phone for this person, or walk to the store, or open up the window. Like, you've already been getting these whispers, but you haven't really listened. I feel like your great inner strength now is having the courage to listen to yourself and to trust yourself, because you're also rebuilding that relationship with yourself. You're learning to trust yourself after a period of being where you trusted yourself and you thought that giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, or allowing people to fucking backhand you, you know, hold back from you, was going to change the situation. You now are starting to accept things as they are. You know what I mean? Like that struggle that we were talking about earlier, you know, at some point a decision is made. You choose to let that shit go, or you choose to accept it. Like, well, it first has to start with accepting, but you know what I mean? Like, you choose to continue to hold on, keep working with it, or let that shit go. And that's happening outside of yourself, the things that you're walking away from, even inside of yourself, if those be thoughts or behaviors patterns, ways of being, a lack mindset, to your great inner strength. That's why your emotions are so high, and that's why Spirit wants you to ground yourself and center yourself, because it's kind of like your mind and your heart are like all over the place at this time, and Spirit is like, observe stillness, observe quietness, like go to the park and watch the birds, like watch the sunrise. Like you have to be observant of God's miracle working. Like you got to see how it's playing out, so then you could then take that into your spirit. You're already, whenever you're walking around, you're already sensitive to the energy around you. So why not place yourself where you know that there is already good ass energy? Why not set the tone for that good ass energy, because you know that you're in need of it anyway? This is prioritizing yourself. Does that mean you may have to leave this event early? Absolutely. Because the energy that I have is the energy that I have. Now it's time for me to go. Okay? I don't know who that was for. Somebody got to leave something early today. Okay? That was enough of that. I said my highs and my hellos. I wasn't rude. Okay? I did kiki. And now I'm going home. Oh, you leaving? We still here for 3 more hours. I know. That's why I'm leaving. Anywho, did I pull tarot? I did. I hope I helped somebody. Somebody. I hope I helped somebody today. I just wanted y'all to know that I was thinking of you. You can still book readings with me. I know I haven't been on, but I am still taking personal readings. I've just been taking time to myself. You know, focused on me. I love y'all. Thank y'all for always rocking with me. How long was that? 36 minutes. Hey, okay. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I want to say gratitude to our guides, our ancestors, for their divine protection, their divine enlightenment, and all of the beautiful blessings that are flowing into our lives. Thank you for cleansing away our inequities. I don't even know what that means, but thank you for clearing out our mind, allowing us to see straight, to hear straight, and to be straight. Okay? On the straight and narrow. Thank you, Spirit. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. You always help. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I do. I love y'all. I am getting off. Bye.